The Wake Forest football team had a wide receiver selected to the All-ACC team in each of the past 4 seasons, and Mount Airy alum Donavon Greene hopes to continue that trend.
Greene stepped up in a big way last year, finishing with 642 yards and 6 touchdowns. He looks to build off that success heading into this season.
There's obviously a lot of things that people don't see, just from an individual standpoint. There's a lot of things you got to clean up, and spring's a good time to do it. I had a lot of early season drops. I need to really work on that, and just a lot of other, key points that as an individual I'd like to fix. But you can definitely always, look for things to get better at, especially through film, and this is the perfect time to do it. It's kind of like the season where Sage opted out, COVID. I got a lot of pressure put on me back then, but it's kind of like the same situation, but this time I'm a lot more ready for it.
I think for Donnie, honestly, just every year he gets better mentally, just leadership-wise. He's an older guy in that room, and a lot of guys look up to him because of the success he's had, how much hard work he's put in. Mastering his craft, he's done a good job of that this offseason too, asking good questions about routes and little details about things, how do you want me to take my release, just thinking about the whole play as the play as a whole instead of just his individual position. So he's done a great job with that, but he's always been, dominant, physically dominant, so he's just taking next steps mentally too. There's a lot of pressure on a person or a team. They expect you to do something, and I'm just here to give the people what they expect.
Now, Greene and Wake Forest will be on the field Saturday at 2 p.m. for the annual spring game.
And the best part, admission is free, and there are post-game autographs, so everyone head out to check out the Demon Deacons in action.
One thing that I love I think that spring games are so underrated, because you think, well, it's just kind of a scrimmage, because that's really what it is.
It is.
The team splits up in half and plays each other. But what I love about it is that this time of year, you can't do a football game.
Right.
You can't go to a football game. You can't tailgate for a football game. You just can't watch football. And so I think it's a great opportunity in the middle of the off season to just go and do all that stuff if you enjoy doing that stuff.
Even though they don't play super hard because nobody wants to get hurt, but you still get a general idea of what they're going to look like and some of the offenses if you're really into it.
And if you're a big fan of the team, you can get more interaction with the athletes on the team, especially this game when you could get autographed, but good one-on-one interaction.
Well, kids love that too. I mean, that really, you take your kids to your particular school's spring game, that's where they get those autographs.
And I love a good tailgate,
Yes.
Fire up the grill, get something on there.
Tailgate for the scrimmages, yeah.
That'll be fun.